Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Elena, and if you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, welcome back. Today's video, we're going to be discussing a new makeup line that recently came out in Sephora, which is by the gorgeous Selena Gomez. She actually came out with her new makeup brand, which is called Rare Beauty. You guys already know that your girl had to get to Sephora to pick up some products for you guys so we can discuss it on my channel. So this is the look using all of the products, and I was definitely inspired by Selena's campaign photo. I think she looked absolutely stunning. That is where my inspiration came from this look. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn your post notifications on so you can be notified every time I post a video. And let's go ahead and jump right into the testing portion of the video. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move right into using the products. I'm honestly really excited to see how everything is gonna work for me because y'all already know I love a good full coverage beat. Like, girl, I love to be slayed to the gods, and I feel like Rare Beauty is definitely going to be more on that minimal makeup look. Selena Gomez's makeup is definitely more on the natural side. She doesn't really wear that full coverage beat like we normally see, so I'm really excited to see how these products are going to work for me. So we're going to go ahead and move right into the first product, and I'm going to be doing my brows with the Brow Harmony Crown and Gel. I did pick this up in the shade Deep Brown, and I feel like it'll be a really nice shade for me. This brow pencil is a dual end waterproof pencil and tinted brow gel with a precise brush to sculpt and set, and I'm really excited about this. They actually had a really good range when it came to the brow selection. This is the brow pencil packaging, very sleek, very clean. I really like the packaging on this, but it also comes with the product up here in a very angular shape. On this end is the brow gel right here, so it doesn't really come with a spoolie like a typical brow pencil, which I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about that. Just by looking at the pencil, I can already tell right off the bat that this would definitely be a pencil that I use on the back end of my brow, just because I like the tail end of my brow to be a lot more darker and stuff. So let's go ahead and apply it on. Right off the bat, I can tell you guys that the pencil is very smooth, very pigmented, so you probably want to use a light hand, especially when you're at the front tip of your brow. But I like how creamy the product is. Like, I barely have to tug on my brows or anything to get the product to come out. So I'm just gonna fill in my brow, and I really like this color. I think deep brown is honestly a really good color for my eyebrows. Now that I'm getting in the front, let's see if I can get some like hair-like strokes. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. I feel like if you already have really nice brows and you just need to fill them in, this pencil would be really good for doing that. And if y'all hear any background noise, it is actually my neighbor doing his yard work this morning. I don't know what made him want to decide to do it while I had to film. Just gonna try to push through and ignore it, girl. Okay, so that's pretty much the brows done with the pencil side. Let's go ahead and use that gel and see how it tints the brows a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and just brush it up. Oh yeah, that is really, really nice. And I feel like it combs the brows really, really nicely. I don't want to put too much in the front. I like how this grabs the brow hairs and it just places them right in place. Like, it does a really good job at doing that, and the tint just applies really nicely on top of that brow pencil. Okay, so that's pretty much the brows all finished using both sides, and honestly I really like the brow pencil. I kind of just wish it was a little bit more precise in the front end of my brows, but other than that, overall I really like the pencil. It's very pigmented, very creamy, it glides on, and I feel like it filled in my brows really nicely. So yeah, so I went ahead and cleaned up my brows and added a little bit of bronzer to my eyelids, and we're gonna move on to the next product, which is the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner, and this is in the shade Black, and this is an intense waterproof liner that delivers those bold, even strokes with a calligraphy styled brush. And y'all already know I'm really excited about a liner because I love my liquid liner, y'all. It has been my signature literally since middle school. So yes, when I heard they got a liquid liner, I had to pick it up. This is the Rare Beauty liquid liner right here. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of like a fancy pen or something. Like, I'm kind of here for it. I love the minimal look and it just looks really pretty. And this is what the tip looks like. It looks almost like a felt tip liner, but I'm excited to see how it applies the product, if it goes on smooth, and if it's easy to create a wing with it. So here we go. Okay, very smooth, like it just goes on, like you don't even have to put any effort into it. The tip on it is not hard at all. Like, I don't feel like it's tugging at my eye, and it's black. Like, this liner is black and I like that. Okay, honestly, I really like this liner. Like, I'm honestly really surprised. I thought it was gonna feel more like a felt tip liner, but it doesn't. It's actually a lot softer and it definitely just glides on really easily, and I can definitely see why it's named Perfect Strokes. It is definitely a product that I could see a beginner or someone using. Like, I love how black it is. I love how easy it is to apply. It glides on really nicely, and I love the packaging, and I love how it's easy to grip and it just goes on really smooth. So girl, Miss Selena, okay, she might have did something. So I went ahead and threw some lashes on, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the base makeup. And I'm just gonna quickly apply my moisturizer, which is the Pixie Intense Moisturizer, really quickly. You guys know I have dry skin, so I like to make sure my skin is moisturized when I put on foundation and stuff, to honestly give it a fair shot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my everyday moisturizer to my face. Okay, so now for primer. Rare Beauty actually did come out with a primer, and it is the Always an Optimist Illuminating Primer. This is a weightless universal gel primer enriched with ultra fine pearls for a lit from within glow. So honestly, that sounds absolutely amazing. I'm definitely here for a glow underneath my foundation. Now, I don't know how this is going to work for my oily skin girls out there, because I know you definitely don't want to be looking illuminated if you're already having trouble with your oils, but I would just say just to try it out and see how it works for your skin. I think this would honestly work is best for dry skin, but we're gonna see. We're gonna put it to the test, because girl, I might not like it either. So this is the packaging for it. Definitely give me a little bit of Fenty vibes, but I feel like it looks the same because they're both using that minimal neutral packaging that is honestly just aesthetically pleasing, and I'm kind of here for it. I love just how sleek and beautiful it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply some to my fingers and apply it to my face. Right off the bat, it feels amazing. It feels really, really good on the skin. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is definitely illuminating my skin. Like, I can definitely see the glow. I love how it is making my skin look, and I can just imagine how beautiful the foundation is gonna lay on top of this. But I could definitely see myself using this primer all the time, just because it just gives us that really nice glow. Now, I don't know if this is going to help make your makeup last on. It does have a bit of a tacky feeling to it, so that does mean it will adhere to the foundation a little bit. So let's go ahead and move right into the foundation, and this is the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. And for my shade twins out there, I picked up the shade 430W. We're gonna pray that it matches, because if you haven't been in Sephora since the whole pandemic, then girl, you literally can't swatch anything in store, and it's honestly kind of weird and not as enjoyable as before because girl, I normally go into Sephora to play in the makeup and look at it, but now it just feels so weird going in there now. Let me know if any of y'all have been in Sephora since the whole pandemic and how you feel about not being able to swatch anything. It's kind of weird, isn't it? So hopefully the shade matches. So this is a foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting that natural glow, and I really like that description for the foundation. I honestly feel like it's going to give us that more minimal natural makeup than a full beat. Y'all know I love my full beat, girl, but we're going to test this out and see how we feel about it. We're not going to just knock it down right off the bat. It might be buildable, so that also might be a plus as well. Here is the packaging for the foundation. It's a little bit different than the primer. As you can see, we have this light pink packaging on here, very sleek, has the frosted bottle. This is actually plastic though, and it has the Rare Beauty text in gold. I think it's really cute. It's very like sleek and minimal, and I like that. I know a lot of people say they think it's cheap, but now that I have it in my hand, I think it looks really nice and cute. This foundation also does not have a pump. This has a doe foot applicator, so you can just go ahead and apply it to your face. I honestly really like this because it makes it easier to apply. I know a lot of people don't like this because it's not sanitary. Girl, I don't really mind it because I'm the only person that's going to be using this foundation. So for me, I don't really care. I'm just going to apply it right onto my face. I don't really know how much I should apply, but I'm going to apply a good amount. And I'm only going to do one side at a time because I don't know how fast this dries down, and I don't want to mess myself up. So, and I'm going to go in with my Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH03 brush. Now, they did come out with a brush from Rare Beauty. I didn't pick it up because I didn't feel like it was necessary for me to buy. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this shade out. Oh yeah, that's actually really nice. It has like a medium coverage. I wouldn't say it was light. I can definitely see through it a little bit. It's definitely not full coverage. So if you're someone that strictly only needs full coverage, this probably ain't gonna be the foundation for you. Oh, that is actually really pretty, y'all. And you can kind of still see that glow from the primer underneath, which I really like. And it blended out so seamless. Like, I'm so impressed. Y'all, wow, this looks really good. I'm actually kind of shook. It looks like your skin, but better. We have the foundation on, and I'm pretty shook. I honestly really love this foundation, and I honestly did not think I was gonna like it because I really thought it was gonna be a lot more light, but it definitely isn't that full coverage. It's more of a medium coverage, but I like it. And I could definitely see this being a buildable foundation as well. And I also feel like the foundation has a really nice luminous hydrating feel to it, and I think it just lays beautifully on the skin. It is not laying on top of my skin. It definitely blends right into my skin, which I love. I also want to let you guys know that this foundation did come out in 48 shades, which I think is a great range for their first launch. I think there's definitely a shade for everyone in this collection, so I really love that as well. We love us a good shade range, honey. So moving right along into concealer, we have the Rare Beauty Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, and I picked up the shade 410 Neutral, and this is a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into the skin for an undetectable cake-free coverage. Okay, like that sounds amazing. And this is actually the packaging for the concealer. It is pretty much the same as the foundation, just a smaller version. If y'all want to see side by side, here is the foundation and the concealer, and they are so cute. But I like the doe foot applicator on this because I feel like since it's angular, it is perfect to get right in between your nose and the eye to go ahead and just give you that motion to go back and forth with the concealer. So let's go ahead and apply it. Did y'all see how easy that was to apply that concealer? Like, you can definitely just do that swooping motion underneath your eyes, and I like that right in there. And oh yeah, that tip can get so close to that inner corner. I like that as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I feel like I could have went one shade lighter than this, but we're gonna make this work. Now, Rare Beauty did come out with a sponge and I think a concealer brush as well. I did not pick up either one of those products either, because most of the products that I use, I have been using and I love them. And girl, if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. So I did not feel like it was that necessary for me to pick up either one of those products, because I love my sponges and brushes that I already have. So we're gonna go in with my sponge and we're just gonna blend out that concealer. Oh, this blends out like instantly. Like, it is very seamless. I will say it's not the fullest of coverage when it comes to concealer, but it definitely has like that light to medium coverage. It does say on the packaging it is buildable. Okay, so for the concealer, I just love how easy and effortless it was to just blend out the concealer. It definitely blends beautifully on top of that foundation, and I can definitely tell the formula of this concealer is definitely on the hydrating side as well, which I personally love. And I would definitely say this has more of like a medium coverage. I would not consider this concealer to be full coverage or anything, but I like it and I think it looks beautiful on the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it with my setting powder, and the setting powder I'm going to be using is the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Blondie, and I'm going to set everywhere that I apply that concealer. When I tell you that this sets so pretty, I cannot tell y'all how beautiful it looks. Like, now that I've set it, oh, I'm sold. I am sold on it. The blush we're going to be using is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush. This is a long-lasting liquid blush that blends and builds beautifully for a soft, healthy finish. I normally don't do cream products that much, but I was very intrigued to see what this was going to look like on the face, and I picked up the shade Love. I also have a little sample of a different shade, which is Grace. So I went ahead and swatched both of those blushes for you guys. This is the shade Grace, which is a really nice pink color, and then this is the shade Love, which is the color I picked up. This is more of a warm terracotta peach shade, and I think it is really pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into applying. I think I'm going to apply it on the back of my hand and then apply it to a brush and then go into my face. I'll apply about that much. I'm going to take my brush and kind of go all over and just go in. Oh yeah, I definitely think that was the best way to do this. Yes, if you get this product, I would highly recommend you put it on the back of your hand, get your brush, go in, and then apply it. And I love the fact that this blush dries down to a powder finish, and that color Love is beautiful. Definitely the perfect shade for me. I could definitely see myself wearing this all the time. It was so easy to apply, definitely a lot easier than I expected. We have another product that is also another like liquid product. This is their Positive Light Liquid Illuminizer. This is like a liquid highlighter, and I got the shade Outshine, which is more of like a goldy champagne-y shade. This is a silky secondhand liquid highlighter that creates a long-lasting lit from within glow. All the colors that they had in this were absolutely stunning, but this was the one that made the most sense for me. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to apply on top of that blush. I'm going to apply this the same way I applied the blush on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to go in with like a little brush, pounce it into my skin. I would definitely say when I'm applying this definitely is a very natural highlight. Like, it's not going to give you that boom in my face, I am glowing. Definitely dries down to like a very natural glow. I'm not really a liquid highlighter person. Like, I would prefer just a powder highlight and a compact light on my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna use our finger to kind of blend out the nose. So that's me pretty much applying the liquid highlighter. I honestly really think it is cute. Is it my cup of tea? Not really. I honestly just like a powder compact highlighter, and that's just me. But if you're someone that likes a liquid highlighter or anything, then you'll like this product. It's very easy to blend out, and it does dry down to a powder finish. I just don't like liquid highlighters, and I never really have. But it's cute. It's cute. It's definitely very pigmented. Like, as you can see with my nose highlight and my Cupid's bow, girl, she is glowing. But you can also get that like subtle look as well. All right, so on to the lip products. So I went with the Lipsticklayna matte liquid lip cream. They also came out with a lip balm, but I didn't pick that up because I have a lot of like cream lipsticks and stuff. These are described to be a whipped lip cream that delivers comfortable one stroke color with a vivid velvety finish. I picked up the shade Inspire, which is the red that Selena is wearing in the campaign, and I also went with a neutral, of course, and I picked up the shade Fearless. Let's go ahead and apply it. Oh, this is like so smooth. This color, y'all, I love it. I love the formula of this. Like, honestly, I'm gonna pick up so many more of these. This nude is gorgeous. The formula is absolutely bomb. Like, I'm so impressed with the formula on this. Like, this is not what I thought it was gonna feel like when I put it on. It went on so smooth. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the red, which is the shade Inspire. And like I said, this was the color Selena was wearing in her campaign shots. If you also go in Sephora and look at the display, then she also has her signature up there. So I'm assuming this one was her favorite shade. So I definitely wanted to pick it up and try it out. Oh yeah, very vibrant, very vibrant. It just glides on so nicely. But can we get into this red lip, girl? This red lip is stunning. I am obsessed with it. Honestly, the nude lip was perfect for every day, but this right here, if you want a bold look, if you want to just take your look to nighttime by just changing your lip to red, girl, this is stunning. Like, I'm so glad I picked up this shade, and I can definitely see why Selena loves this one. And I feel like it'll look beautiful on so many different skin tones. It's such a really nice red. Like, I'm here for this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair really quickly, and then I'll be back so we can discuss everything from Rare Beauty, and I can give you guys my final thoughts on all of the products. Okay, so I'm back, and let's go ahead and discuss everything with Rare Beauty. So overall, I am really impressed with a lot of the products that I used today. Honestly, it turned out a lot better than I expected to, and I think Miss Selena Gomez did her thing with this line. I definitely think this line is perfect for someone who wants everyday makeup. I also like the fact that it almost has more of a beginner friendly feel to it, and I feel like if you're not that experienced in makeup, this is definitely a good line to try as well. I love the whole concept of it being more of like model makeup, more minimal. I know a lot of people will probably ask this question as well. Is it comparable to Fenty? And honestly, when I think about both of these brands, I would not honestly compare them to each other. Now, the packaging might look the same or have that similar vibe to it, but when it comes to the products, I definitely wouldn't say they have similar things about them, because with Fenty, everything is a lot more full coverage. You're getting that full beat look, and with Selena's Rare Beauty collection, it has more of that minimal, lightweight, fresh makeup that you're not going to get from Fenty. So that's pretty much everything with my Rare Beauty review. Let me know in the comments below, do you plan on picking up anything from Rare Beauty, or what is your overall thoughts on the brand, the packaging, or the products that Selena Gomez decided to launch in her makeup line? I would love to chat it up with you guys in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on your post notifications on so you can be notified every time I post a video, as well as give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed the review and find this video helpful. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support you show me in all my videos, and I will see you in my next one.